Golden Jackal, Canis aureus. It has several local names like Bilua, Gidar, Gullenare, Pola, Purukkan, Nadi, Nakka, Shal, Shial. All this. You can easily relate a jackal's behavior with your domesticated or wild dog because they also belongs from the same family. It was my first safari and I spotted some jackal. They was very curious about something. Then I spotted it was a snake and it was their snacks. So they was just looking at it and they was just trying to scavenging and it was not sure as it was my first safari, so I was also not sure what is going on. Then I started observing and I noticed they was just curiously playing with it, not chewing, and some of this pack member joined them and other was busy in their own work. After some time I noticed did one jackal did urine on it and then again I started playing with it with the snake. Then when another jackal came and some unexpected behavior I noticed from it. At first it started playing with it, then rubbing its body on the snake, and after this it started rubbing its whole body on that place. It was totally unexpected behavior and I just spotted this kind of behavior first in my life. But it was really very interesting. And also their social behavior, like in a pack, one adult male they lead their whole pack, and also male and female they groom each other. They try to make themselves relief from ticks because they don't have hands like us. So they just bite on the place they having itching sensation, or it is also I think one type of courtship behavior for them. And it also helps them to make their relation stronger in their pack. Sometimes you can also spot some jackals, they are solitary in their behavior, but sometimes especially in Kanha Tiger Reserve you can spot some jackals, they are moving in packs like 5, 6, 7 also sometimes. It was an amazing sighting an amazing experience, and then I became so much curious about jackal. Again and again, they was repeatedly playing with their snake, and the snake was also beautiful and so attractive in color. Most probably, it was an green pit viper or bamboo pit viper. I can only guess with its color because it is green in color, the snake. And their communication is also an interesting part of their behavior because they just whistle and call each other. When I spotted them, the same group on my second safari next day morning, it was also very interesting. At first, I spotted one of them, then the whole group. They are always active and always searching and curious about many things. They just notice whatever is happening on 360 degree of them, and their hearing power is very active as well as their smelling power. So whenever a small sound is happening, they are just very actively listening them. Oh, it's ran away because of some of our movement inside gypsies. Then we spotted the whole pack of this jackal. We can see them in throughout most part of India, and their IUCN status is least concern. A medium sized canid, the golden jackal, scraggy, buffy grey coated, is not as smooth as fox, nor as dense as that of the wolf. The buff coat is interspersed with black hair, especially on the back, as if it has donned a grizzled coat. With the head and size of the leg are tawny red in color. The underside, throat, and the area around the eyes and lips are white. Pelage color can vary seasonally from pale cream to tawny. The tail is bushy and medium size and has a black tip like that of the wolf and the Indian fox. In comparison, through the jackal is 1.5 times the size of the Indian fox and only little more than half the size of the wolf. The jackal also has a shorter muzzle and overall smaller head than wolf, with shorter legs, giving it a more compact look than the lean, long-limbed look of a wolf. Male jackal are nearly 15% larger than female. Female have 4 pairs of mammae. The 4 subspecies are not well studied in India as they are common jackal, Indian jackal, Sri Lankan jackal, Siamese jackal. The common jackal in the northwest, which is Canis aureus, is thought to be the larger and paler with more sandy admixture in its plage. The Indian jackal in northern India is equally large but has more buff on the body, and the grey is pronounced across the saddle with black hair prominating the tail and the back of them. Their behavior is basically they are very successful hunter, especially of rodents. The jackal has an undeserved reputation as a scavenger. Several times we can see them they are scavenging on other predators' prey. Its airy hollow are characteristics of the Indian countryside and jungle. Their distribution, we can find them throughout the India except some part of high Himalayas. Their habitat, we can find them in forest areas, grassland, mangrove, urban area, semi-urban area, tolerated human presence more readily than the wolf is thus often seen around human settlement. They are more adaptive, but human interference is making their habitat loss, and that is the reason of their decreasing number. We must have to move few steps forward to conserve them.